most people don't start because they thought they are not ready yet. And I admit that I'm one of them. Before I quit sa first job ko as a graphic artist sa Batangas, I really wanted to do my own art. I want to find my niche in art style. But I thought that I cannot do that because of my work schedule. At least that's what I thought. I woke up at 5 a.m. and then leave the house at 6 a.m. Then go out from work at 8 p.m. and usually get home by 10 p.m. I spent mostly 12 hours a day in work that I'm not sure if was the work I really wanted to do. I spent mostly 12 hours a day in a work that I'm not sure if this was the work I really wanted to do. I spent 7 years working there before I step out of my comfort zone to restart and just start. Start from working on the things I really wanted to do. Actually, when I first quit my job, the things I imagined I wanted to do is different pala when you have that time freedom. Akala ko na if I have that free time, I have not the motivation to create, but I was wrong. I struggled to keep my inspiration to get going. I struggled to have the patience to start over again. Kasi nga I was too comfortable on the known, and now I'm not even sure if decision will work. I even have the thought na what if bumalik na lang ako sa previous job ko? What if bumalik na lang ako sa alam kong safe ako? That was questions running around my head for months after I quit. And this is what I discovered. We really don't fear the change. We fear the uncomfortable feelings that arises during the change. Because now, you create your own time and schedule na before someone is responsible for that, pero ngayon ikaw na. And you fear that you may fail yourself and there's no one to blame but yourself. And with that spark of fear, you start to doubt and distract yourself to unnecessary things. You start to make an excuse and procrastinate why you can't start doing things you always wanted to do. So I guess time isn't the issue, just like what I thought before. Second learning is, if you make a decision based just on a plain motivation, it probably will not work out. Because we all know naman that motivation is not there all the time, but habits are. So we need to establish our habits based on the things we decided to do. In my experience, I still need the 9 to 5 job since I didn't yet have the money for my basic needs. But I make sure this time I carefully chose the job with a lot of extra time so that I can pursue on learning my passion. I establish a habit of making an art at least twice a week, and eventually those procrastinations slowly fades away. Fear suddenly turns into confidence and doubts transform into hope. And it all happened because I decided to start. First step is always the hardest, but you'll thank yourself later. And if you're one decision away from the things you really wanted to try, just start. And the best time to start was yesterday, but the next best time is now.